I recently showed how to score a straight line with a wedge when splitting stock in green woodworking, and tons of people in the comments told me how I need to use a Froe. There are times when a Froe is great, especially with smaller diameter stock or if you're steering splits with a riving brake. But I'm often dealing with dense hardwoods this size or bigger. This oak is 25 inches in diameter. When was the last time you saw a Froe used on a log this size? Now let me show you something else a wedge can do that a Froe can't. There are lots of times when I need to score a line that's not straight, and that's usually to get more and or better stock out of the piece of wood I'm starting with. The reason I wanted to split along the growth ring curve here is because I essentially get two more of these nice square billets out of this log quarter. If I had split straight across with the Froe, that would be the split line and it would ruin these two nice billets. Once you're down to something this size, this is where a Froe starts to really become handy, especially if it's any longer than this. Now the beauty of a Froe and a riving brake is that if your split starts to go out where you don't want it to, you can crank the Froe and the workpiece in the riving brake such that you can steer the split back along the line you want. I don't want the sapwood, so that's my waist on the right hand side there. Because it's asymmetrical, I knew the split was going to run toward the bark side, and I don't care about busting up that sapwood. That's just waste, so I can just use another tool and hack that off of there, use a hatchet or a draw knife. And that's going to happen to some degree on pretty much all of these, but a couple of them did come out pretty clean. Sure, using a Froe and riving brake on just that last step of getting that last side off of the billets, that would have been more efficient. But with no Froe, I still got everything I was after out of this log. Bottom line, a Froe is a great adjunct to wedges when breaking down your stock, but it is no substitute for wedges.